There's countless Quranic verses speaking about the equality of human beings as a whole, of men and women.
Well, that book you gave me is pleasant to read.
Yeah. So and this is the fundamental Quranic message. That's why I'm trying to say that we have to.
I think I can't understand it. That book is pleasant. It's nice, and it explains Islam as a really deeply spiritual path. Yeah. But then you get radical Islam.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I can't understand it. I can't bridge it. I can't bridge that.
What happened?
How someone can read the Quran and the Hadith, and the Sunnah, and interpret it in such a different way from how you're interpreting it. I don't bridge that.
The majority of Islamic history, the interpretation has been along the lines of that book which I gave you. That is traditional Muslim scholarship. When I was in the Middle East and I was studying with scholars in Jordan, in Syria, in Yemen, in other countries, this is what I was learning from my teachers. I was learning Islamic law, I was learning Islamic belief, I was learning Islamic spirituality, and this is what I was being taught. Everything which is in that book. But what has happened is that historically there has been a movement within Islam which has been a bit literalist and harsh, which has undermined that traditional Islamic teaching. And then with the rise of colonialism, imperialism, and the breakdown of Muslim societies, you've had radicalized individuals who are very upset with what Western powers have done to their lands and continue to do. And so then they draw upon that kind of dry, rigid tradition and then take it to an even more extreme conclusion, where they'll read the verses about jihad in the Qur'an, which is is meant to be a noble, just war, defensive war, or establishing justice. And they take it to mean that we can then go around vigilante type of justice, blowing up,
And I dare say there's some graph somewhere on the scale of people killed in the name of religion, and I dare say Islam is not at the top, even though people think it is and it's portrayed it is. I dare say it's not. I dare say it's quite low down.
It is quite low down actually, because they've actually done a study about it. It's called body count. The same scholar.
I am right. There has been a study done.
The same scholar who wrote this book, he has an institute, and one of the publications of this institute is called Body Count. And then what they've done, they've gone historically through the whole of human civilizations and looked at which civilization has been most responsible for the most wars and the most deaths.
And it was Christians. It's got to be.
I can't remember. It was either Christians or secular atheists. Because of World War II, because of
and Islam.
Islam was about number 6. I think it was secular atheists, Christianity, Buddhism, and Islam was maybe 4th or 5th or 6th, something like that. So that was it. So that. So that needs
but you
to
get painted. But you get painted as number 1.
Of course. To be honest, in today's times, it's understandable why people paint Muslims that way, because some of the Muslims have been responsible for.
No, I don't get it. I don't get that.
For.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
No, I don't get that.
Get what?
Like why people paint Muslims in that light.
Because people are reacting to news, to sensation, and so so when there's a terrorist
go and educate yourself, go and read, come and talk to people like yourself.
Well, good, exactly. Thank you so much. I agree. That would be the logical, sensible, rational way of doing things. But most people aren't rational. A lot of people are not rational, and they're very reactive, and they feel insecure, or they feel like their country is being threatened, or they feel that they can't go out safely and onto a tube or onto a bus, or the women can't walk into the park, stuff like that. So that's why.
And there is a little bit of that. There is within areas of England. You go to Bradford, go to Birmingham. There is a little bit of that.
Yeah. So I'm very big on everyone taking responsibility. You know, I'm very big that Muslims should take responsibility for their actions and their behaviours and the Muslim communities, and do their best to be, you know, upright, good Muslims, giving a good impression of Islam. And I'm very big as well on people from the far right who are attacking Muslims to also be fair and just and look at things in a balanced way, and don't try to just scaremonger and create division. So everybody has to play their role.
Well, thank you.
No problem.